everybody and welcome back to another On the Table episode, guys. So, sorry about the pause there, guys. I actually forgot what show I was doing. I swear down, I've got that many of them. But anyway, here are some Black Shields, just a few of them. I thought I'd give you guys a little Black Shield progress update. My hobby's gone pretty slow the past week or so, just because I've been working so much. It's absolutely mental how much work I've been putting in. I've been having like one day off a week and stuff, you know, it's crazy. So I've just not been doing much hobby stuff. On my days off, I've just been chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and shooting some people outside the school, when a couple of Marines, they were up to no good, started making trouble in the neighbourhood. Horrors. Anyway, so what were we going to say? A bit of a progress. So this is the current amount of Black Shields that I actually have in my warband currently, and it's about to get quite big. Now, on this one, I'm just going to show you what I've got still yet to paint. So I'm just going to move these guys back just a notch. Oh no, they're stuck on things. Why they're stuck is because my work surface is like horribly uneven. Let's just move these guys back. Look at that. Imagine if you saw all that charging at you, you would shit your pants. Stuff that I've got. I think I've shown you this guy before, but I'm going to show him again anyway. So I've got Librarian. In fact, I'm very positive that I've shown you this guy before, so we're not going to have much look at him. But he's a Librarian. Now, I thought I'd do a few more specialist units. So I've got a Librarian going on there. Now, there's another thing that I actually need you guys' help on. And that is what I'm going to have as a Techmarine, because I thought to myself, well, in regards to Techmarines and stuff, I'm fairly certain these Black Shields would have recruited a Techmarine. I mean, what I've tried to do a mixture of like Space Marine torso, so I've used the Space Marines that come on the vehicle sprue, you know, with the Mechanicus cog logo on the chest plate. So I've used them, you know, obviously, because let's just face it, normal Astartes and stuff, you know, fair enough, you know, they would, you know, join the ranks of the Black Shields and stuff, they would desert and they would go their separate ways. But what about like the vehicle pilots and vehicle drivers and stuff like that? You know, they're Astartes as well. I'm pretty sure some of those might have a couple of gripes at their parent legion and stuff like that. So I've got a couple of them, and I thought to myself, well, if these Black Shields are going to have vehicles, because I'm going to have, ultimately, I'm going to have a few Rhinos for these guys, maybe a Razorback. And before you say, guys, yes, I know Legion of the Damned don't have vehicles and stuff, but do you know what? That's not even a thing anymore, because the new edition of 40k, there's not released rules for Legion of the Damned yet, so we're going to have to see how things go. But anyway, in regards to fluff purposes, I'm going to have a couple of Rhinos. I'm going to make them really battered, really scratched up and dinged up. I did say originally no to Dreadnoughts on this. Now, I said no to Dreadnoughts because I didn't think that they'd be able to maintain them, but I thought if I had a Techmarine and then a Contemptor, I thought perhaps maybe, like, you know, the Contemptor, I could have it look really patchy looking and things like that, and maybe the Techmarine has, you know, done his best to try and patch it up and stuff, because Contemptors are fucking well hard. They are like proper tough, and I've only ever built 2 Contemptors in my time. I've never actually fully painted one, so it'd be nice to actually finally finish a job. I've got a Predator, a Forgeable Predator on the way, off the old interwebs, and yeah, I've got a couple of other little bits and bobs I'm going to show you. But anyway, so in order to maintain these vehicles, they obviously, I'm allying these guys with my Mechanicum, but in the field they're going to need some kind of, you know, Techmarine. So I went digging in my bits box, and these 2 gentlemen here were donated a long time ago, actually, by good old Elster Nation. So a little shout out to Elster Nation. If you've not checked him out, go and check him out. His painting is absolutely fucking phenomenal. So I've got these 2 very, very old Techmarines, of which I will zoom into. Now, I need your help in choosing which ones to go for, guys. Let's look at this one first. This is, I think, one of the older ones, just because of how static his positioning is. You know, he's got the cog axe and stuff, and look at all the gears and all the tubes and stuff all over him. Really, really cool. Plus, he's actually got the older style helm as well, which looks pretty good. Obviously, you know, it's literally just going to be find an arm that fits, find a backpack that fits, jobs are good. And in regards to backpack, I have a Techmarine backpack here. It's really caked with paint, so I'm going to have to strip that. In fact, I'm going to strip that in a second. Yeah, so I've got this guy here. It looks really, really cool. I mean, I might use him for another project. I don't know. But then I've also got this guy here. Now, this guy I'm kind of favouring because I like how, yeah, he still is in quite a static pose, but I like his arm. It's quite hard to see because of the reflection with the white metal and stuff, but his arm is like a full bionic arm, which is really, really cool, and you don't see that often on the old Techmarines and things, even though you'd think that they would be. But I was thinking of making this guy like an Iron Hands Techmarine or something, hence the mechanical arm, but I just like him because obviously he's got a bare head, obviously with his cybernetics and stuff, just a little bit more characterful, and it also means that I can maybe, because I was thinking to myself, you know, everyone has the Techmarines with the cog axe and stuff, and I really, really, really do not like hacking up these old miniatures, because, like I say, they're so hard to find, so I'm definitely not going to do that. But what I was thinking of doing was maybe giving him like a plasma pistol hand. I've got exactly the right one. It's like an old style plasma pistol, and I think it would look really, really cool. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let you guys be the judge. Which one do you want? Do you want Space Marine A, which is a slightly reddish colour, or Space Marine B, which has got a bit more characterful and has no colour on it? You guys can be the judges of that in the doobly-doo down below. But in fact, actually, I'm going to pop these in set off stripping. In regards to stripping, actually, I just for metal miniatures now, I actually use, I can't remember if I probably made a video on this before, but I use this stuff here. It's incredibly potent. It's cellulose thinners. This stuff you can get, it's like about £6 or £7 from I think it's Halfords in the UK, and I don't know whereabouts you get it in America, but it's really, really bloody potent stuff. It will strip the paint. In fact, I've actually got some that I've had for quite a while. Yeah, this can here, as you can see, it's covered in airbrush Osprey, so it's actually very, very. Yeah, I've had it for quite some time. I'm just going to dump the rest of this in here, if there's even any left. There was like a little tiny dribble left in there. That was literally it. Let's just let that drip down for a little while. But yeah, it's really, really good. It is amazing for metal miniatures. It doesn't actually harm the metal at all. Do not put resin or plastic in this. I cannot stress that enough, guys. Metal and plastic, plastic and resin will just dissolve into sludge if you put it in this stuff. In fact, that's probably enough in there. I can probably get rid of that can now. Let's just throw that can away. It's been thrown away, guys. And I'm just going to plop that in there like that. We're going to put him in there as well, so we can give him just a bit of a... We can shut the lid. We can just give him a bit of a coating in that. And every now and again, I'll probably go around and shake that up. And that'll be enough to probably get the paint off it and things like that. Anyway, so we're going to put them to the side. So, other stuff that I've been doing a bit of building recently in regards to the Black Shields. The first couple of guys that I've been doing, I thought to myself, well, you know, we're going to see how like the Devastators stuff and everything, all that kind of stuff pans out in the new rules. So I thought, I know, I'll build some rocket launchers, because rocket launchers are pretty versatile kind of units on the battlefield. You know, they've got frag and crack missiles, so they're good for taking out vehicles and good for taking out regular troops and stuff as well. So I've got 3 different guys here. You might notice that I've actually not got any heads on them or anything like that, but we have 3 different rocket launchers throughout the era. The first one is just the standard one that you get on the tactical squad sprue. It's got the loader backpack, which has the ammunition and stuff in there. And yeah, so we've gone for like the old style torso with this guy. And we've also gone for, like I say, the newer type of rocket launcher. I like this because it looks really compact and it looks more like a battle-ready kind of effort going on. The next one we've got is old school, and I mean like the most oldest of old school rocket launchers. You guys that remember this will remember this in the old starter set from many, many years ago. And I've gone for kind of like a crouch down, kind of like hold, fire kind of effect. I don't want to use the actual Marine because I've always hated the actual Marine that you get with this one, because he's just such a static pose. But the rocket launcher was really cool, and I like the fact that it's like got the loader mechanism here, like on the back. It just looks really cool. But no, thanks to Phil for sending me that one in. I think it was Phil that sent me that one. But yeah, cheers, dude. So I've got that guy there. I've got some Anvil Industries shoulder pads. And we've got the proper old school, like pre-heresy type rocket launcher, which is awesome. I actually really, really like this. I like the design of it. Not quite complete because I don't have the bit that goes in there, so I might end up breaking this arm off and then adding the actual arm that does have the bit in it, and maybe using this guy as like a tactical marine, but he's got an Auspex there. Not got the heads on these guys yet because, like I say, I paint the head separately just for ease of painting, and then I can just glue them in afterwards and then wash them. But he's going to be looking at an Auspex and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so I've got some Devastator guys on the go. I'm going to probably have like a couple of big squads of the rocket launchers, because I imagine that In regards to maintenance and in regards to getting the ammunition and stuff, the rocket launchers would be a lot easier to A, maintain, and B, find ammunition for and stuff, you know, amongst the dead when they're looting them and things like that. Other stuff that I've been doing, I've actually been building some more assault guys. So I've got some guys here in various states of builtness. So we've got, first and foremost, I've got, let's move some of these guys out of the way, because some of these guys, like I say, it's not even worth looking at that guy, he's not even got any arms. But I wanted, because I've been listening to a lot of the audiobooks, and I really wanted, like, to have, like, some, like, proper berserker style guys, like, maybe these guys were world eaters, or something like this. World eaters? There was Angron? Was it Word? No, Word Bearers was guy with the big mace, Lorgar, and Angron was World Eaters. Yeah, I'm sure it's World Eaters. So I got these guys, you know, with the very close combat orientated. I've actually found some really good little pouches, like bolt pistol pouches, because I hate not having a bolt pistol on them, so I'm going to have them, like, holstered. And the actual pouch actually has room for the mag as well, which looks really, really good, because obviously you're going to need to have ammunition for your bolter. My favourite one is probably this guy here, because he's kind of on, like, a guard stance with his, like, little, like, combat knife out, which looks really, really cool. I like him a lot. Done some battle damage there, and he's just got, you know, he actually sounds a bit tall, because he's on the old set of legs. So he actually looks like he's, like, proper guarding, waiting to strike, which is pretty cool. Got this guy here who is, like, pegging it at someone. I do not know what these blades are from. I know these are Forge World. Please enlighten me. Are they from White Scars? I don't know. And he's got, obviously, like, the Commander type sword there. Not the Commander, maybe he took this off a Fallen Commander or something. I don't know. And then we got some lovely Anvil Industry legs here, which is really, really cool. And they look proper chunky and really, really haphazardly put together, which is great. Again, we got the older type shoulder pads and stuff, and then the older torso front there as well. But yeah, he's going to look really cool when he's done. All these guys with all the weapons out, they're going to have, like, bare heads. And then I've just got this guy here who's just a standard guy with 2 chainsaws, because why not? Because 2 chainsaws are cool. Rule of cool and all that lot. Got the squad leader for these guys, so I'm going for Power Fist. I think most of my squad leaders have either got Power Fist or Power Sword, because the Power Fist is quite versatile. You know, he gives you that extra little bit of bite and makes them a little bit more dangerous when encountering vehicles or tough stuff. We've got a drum-fed bolter as well, with a whole strap going on, and then the whatchamacallit, even though I don't know how he holds it with a Power Fist, but hey-ho, again, rule of cool, it's really, really cool. But yeah, so we got the old type of Chaos backpack there. I love it because there's no Chaos markings on it, and it just looks so old and really proper pre-heresy type stuff. I've gone for a kind of regular, just like another assault guy here that's like leading in for a shot kind of thing. And then just for one moment, going to look at the torso on this one. This is actually from Anvil Industries, and I'm really upset because I can't actually get these anymore. They've stopped making them. However, I have been in talks with Anvil, and they are sending me the last batch of them, which is pretty cool. So there's probably going to be some miscasts in there, but they're doing me a discount, so I don't mind, which is pretty good. And then I got this random guy here who's been painted, but I just needed an extra body, so I'm not even going to bother to strip him. Just going to slap a new backpack and a new head on him. Happy days. And then we got Armless Jeff. He's armless. He's a pacifist space marine. But anyway, yeah. So, wow, holy crap! This has wow, this has already started to take the colour off things. See how fast it went? That was clear when it went in, as you guys saw. Now it's gone like a weird orangey colour, which is shows that it's definitely working. I'll clean those up quite nice. But yeah, so that's it really for the Black Shield progress. I will update you in a week or two's time, maybe, if I get any more stuff done on them. But at the moment, I'm kind of on the back burner because I've been doing my big Ganjira merch, and I'll probably do a separate video about him sooner or later. I've also got some other stuff to take care of, so the videos are coming. I've got lots of content that is coming out for you guys, which is really, really awesome. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, leave a comment in the doobly-doo down below which Space Marine to go for. Space Marine with the Power Axe or Space Marine with the Bolt Pistol and Bionic Arm. So yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it now. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys again. Don't forget to like, favourite, and subscribe. Don't forget to share this video, because sharing it is how the channel grows and how I reach a wider influence. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. See you now, and goodbye.